Hey, what's up, Smashers? Today, I want to talk about one thing that is bound to stunt your growth, especially for Smash Ultimate. I'm sure you've noticed it in the players in your community who seem to improve the least. They probably have an ego way beyond them, but even if they don't, they most certainly have this trait. Now, this is something I've noticed myself to be very impactful. So I wasn't surprised to read in Robert Greene's book, Mastery, that he considers this perhaps the single greatest emotional pitfall when it comes to mastering a skill.
Guess what? The booyah's confirmed.
And what this would be is impatience. Before I dive into some perspectives on this, I want to mention that I'll be covering the 5 other emotional pitfalls that Robert Greene considers in his book in my next week's video. But this one definitely deserves a video on its own. Be sure to spank that subscribe button so you don't miss that one. Impatience is a trait that is more likely to strike veteran players and typically stems from a high ego. Newer and more youthful players are unlikely to be impatient because they're young, have much time ahead of them, and don't have competitive experience in past games, giving them the false impression they could skip much of the learning process now. As for my side of things, I started in Brawl and was filled with youth and patience. After my first tournament, I was told the player to beat was the number 10 on our ranking. He was the Gatekeeper. The following tournament, I had the opportunity to play him. He washed me. The matchup was more than doable, so there was a lot I could have done better. I learned. The next tournament, I came back and put up a fight this time, but still lost convincingly. One more tournament after, I was determined. He took game 1, but I had fatal mistakes. I took game 2, then he counterpicked me to Castle Siege. Little did I know this was his specialty. I took the loss, and it was only until the next tournament where I insta-banned Castle Siege that I finally took him out. Down the line, it didn't matter what stage I played him on, and I was already patiently learning to beat the next Gatekeeper.
One of the strongest down smashes in the game. Oh my god, is that gonna kill? He killed him! That was huge!
I always talk about the young trio in Smash 4, Captain Zack, Lima, and Mistake. They're examples of the new, young, patient players. I predict we'll see a version of these 3 in Smash Ultimate. Lima actually wrote about how long it took him to get to his level, and that it was such a continuous effort and was always doing better each time he went on ranked Wi-Fi. His story really reminds me of mine, but offline. I know you're probably thinking it's because they mained Bayonetta, but so many veterans tried to learn this character and failed, and just stuck with their old main and waited for the next game. Impatience often strikes when players try to switch characters, because they rush the process, being on their high horse coming from their more skilled old character. The key to learning a new character is patience, and if you're planning to main any of the new DLC coming out in Ultimate, be sure to keep this in mind. Here's what Greene has to say on the matter, and how he recommends you solve it. You tend to lose the energy you had when you were younger and hungrier. Unconsciously, you will veer toward repetition, reusing the same ideas and processes as a kind of shortcut. Hurrying to the end or warming up old ideas will ensure a mediocre result. The best way to neutralize our natural impatience is to cultivate a kind of pleasure in pain, resisting the easy way out. I think as long as you're aware of this, you could overcome it. As Greene says, we do this unconsciously. Leffen is the absolute best example of someone who isn't recycling anything from past games and coming into Ultimate with a fantastic mindset, and he is a role model for us all. That's all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to hit that DK thumbs up and let me know what you'd like to see in the comments. Have a swell evening, guys, and I'll see you next time.
Is this gonna be one of those YouTube sets where it's like 7 minutes long? Good, oh my. Trillo.
Yeah, it's over, man.
Up
It's
tilt,
over.
up.
Blueberry Kong is setting his name out.
Yes, this will get him on the PR, that's a fact. Oh my.
He's sending out postcards right now.
Yes, and he gets the punch.
Oh, man.
The kid not looking in good shape
That
right now.
punch came from like Siberia, my friend.
You read correctly, this is loser's bracket. Brooks. Misses the punish, doesn't matter. Oh!
AK tips, baby girl.
Exactly. Tippered right in his donkey neck. Inlay, he's leveling up right now. 1,
Just
2.
one. Oh, 2.
That's 3.
Yep.
Look at this, 34%. Oh, and he misses.
Spot dodge.
Great evasion.
Oh no, that's gonna.
Oh, and he misses again. He
No,
cannot.
he should have gone for that down smash.
Yeah, the punch, if anything. Uh-oh. That's a free. That was a grab. Oh, that's
man.
so much lag. Is he going to tech it? He doesn't tech it. It's over. No. Oh,
You had to
that's
let
a
it go.
smash. Let me kill him. See you, Adam. On the PR. Look at these mans. Look at these people. Look at them. They're gone.
Yeah, they're gone.